Hey guys, welcome back to That's So Lauren podcast. I am Lauren Miller. If you're new here, I'm Lauren Miller. Like I said, I'm 18 years old. I go to Georgia State University. I'm a political science major, the minor in theater. What do I always say? I don't know. I think this is episode 8 we're about to do, right? Yeah, I think this is episode 8. Oh, I know what I say. I'm an Enneagram 3. If you're into zodiacs, I'm a Sag. That's basically all that is. One thing I need to point out that I feel like I didn't know I was gonna have to point out, but I guess I am. There's a couple of y'all. I'm so tired. let me get my life together. Okay. Most of you all that are loyal listeners, this is so funny to me, don't actually know me. In terms of know my phone number, my full name, stuff like that, right? And that's fine. I love that. A lot of times people who support you most are people that you don't know, or they know you through somebody, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, I met someone recently, and this particular person didn't listen to the podcast, but I feel like it's just important for you all to know. The person whose voice you hear right now, I'm not 5'1", 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11. I'm 6 feet tall even. 6 feet. Okay? 6 feet. So when you see me, I don't know how I didn't know that height has a voice, and voice has a height, whatever, however the verbiage is supposed to, yeah. I didn't know that, you can sound a height. But apparently I sound shorter than I am. So, to ease the confusion, I am not 5 anything. I am 6 feet tall. Yeah. So let's move on. If you're black, if you're a teen, if you're a Christian, if you're a woman, lady, girl, whatever you identify as, there's something here for you. So, top albums of this week, y'all. Let me just say, when Forward City opened, Pastor Travis Green, many years ago, not many, but years ago, I tried to put y'all on. Anybody want to listen to me? Anybody want to listen to me? And now everybody, oh my God! Y'all, Tent Revival, if you haven't listened to it, that thing just feels good. Yes, I love that song. Tent Revival, Travis Green and Forward City, featuring Denard. Yay, love that. That's mostly what I've been listening to. Oh, how dare I? The Moment by Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Let me say something right now. The way I'm so glad them cameras didn't catch me, because the way I was bumping, y'all gotta watch the video. The way Brie was bumping, I was bumping right back. Okay? Yes, ma'am. And Fire by CeCe Winans. She could do no wrong. So that's always a great artist to pick up. But yes, CeCe Winans, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and Travis Green, Forward City. Those are the top 3 artists of this week. Let's get into the pod. So what I really want to talk about today, I kind of want to, what's on my mind, I want to save it until I can get the video. A lot of people have hit me, not a lot, but, a few. I'm like, yeah, have you enjoyed the pod? They're like, I haven't watched the pod. I miss when you do YouTube. And I'm like, when people tell me that, I don't have a response, because it's like, do I miss the editing and all that? Of course, and looking back, I think I did a good job back then, but now that I am older and now that I am more detail oriented, I'm sure I could take it to the next level in terms of my editing. I watch the old videos and see a lot of mistakes. I'm like, ooh, I could have fixed this, or I could have dealt with the sound, or I could have did this and that. So if I were to do it now, and I have better equipment now, so I'm sure I could do a much better job. And I do want to get back into the YouTube space, but I think it's not going to be the same. And I think that people, ooh, not the duck. Okay. I feel like people are allowed to evolve. People are allowed to grow and get older. I'm much older now than I used to use. I'm much older now than when I started YouTube. I think I started YouTube when I was 13, 14. Now I am about to be 19 years old in a couple of months. So, things change. Like I said, I do want to bring it back. I miss the video. I miss the editing and all that kind of stuff. I do agree that video podcasts and videos and audio together are more entertaining, because I watch video podcasts on my TV and things like that. So we're definitely going to bring it back, but I feel like that particular conversation I definitely want to have on the video, because I know a lot of people are going to listen when I do the video, which is so weird because like you're still listening to me, but you guys want to see I mean, I am beautiful, so no. Let me stop. I'm teasing. I mean, I am beautiful, but I'm teasing about. Anyway, a lot of people said that they watch when I get the video, so I want to save that conversation for when I can do it the way I want to do it. And I want to talk about evolution. That's what I'll talk about. What inspired this, and I think that what I've been doing, of course, like unintentionally, is that before I get into the topic, I kind of give you all a background of how I got to the topic and what why we're talking about it. So here we are, story time of the day. I'm on Instagram, of course, and I'm seeing a lot of I don't really follow a lot of people from like elementary school, middle school, high school, like most of my class I don't follow, but I follow a good amount, and I'm seeing everybody. A lot of us are going off to college, some people are going off to the military, some people are just taking a gap year, some people are starting their businesses, all that kind of stuff. Some people are locked up in jail. Anyway, true story. Horrible. That's a whole different story. But anyway, yeah, everybody's taking their paths and all of that, and I think a part of me, this is gonna sound so funny, a part of me has always wanted to be sad when like moving on from like middle school to high school, or elementary school to middle school, or high school to college, or college to grad, whatever. Like people, the girls that are the guys that cry, all that. I've never been that girl. I've never been, when people move away or get promoted to the next grade and people are crying, I've always and of course I'm an actress, so I can make myself cry, but I always wanted to genuinely feel why is everybody so emotional? I want to feel, y'all. I saw everybody on Instagram, and here I am again. I'm I want to feel sad. I want to feel I know this sounds crazy, not sad, but I want to feel what they're feeling. I want to be able to empathize with them and say, oh, I'm gonna miss you guys. Yeah, no, that's not how I feel at all. So, and this is so funny because I was having this conversation with my buddy Zach. Shout out to Zach. Period. I think the reason why I never get sad, with people, especially school people, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I feel like I'm not deeply connected. The people that I've met in school, most of them I don't consider a lifetime really good friend. No, I think most people I've met in my school are people that you see on Facebook, and you're oh, he had a kid, congrats, man. It's all love, but it's not that deep friendship and years of I don't feel that. Whether I don't know if it's because that's how I am. I don't let people connect with me because I am very protective of myself, or it's just because I haven't found people to connect with. I don't know, but I think that's part of it. I think also what it is I am not afraid of evolution. I feel like a lot of people are. And I don't feel sad because if I want to talk to you and I have your phone number, I want to call you. If I miss you and I don't have your phone number, I'm going to DM you. If I want to see you, let's link. You know what I mean? To me, it's not a funeral. It's a celebration. It's a birthday. Eat Didiosha. No, I'm playing. It's the start of something new. I feel like people put a lot of emphasis on the end, but to every end there's a new beginning. Mighty God, somebody gonna use that in their sermon. Thank you. Give me credit. But yeah, I think that it's important to recognize that every time there's an ending, there's also a beginning. Literally. With anything in life, somebody die, it's a new beginning of that, of the afterlife. Some, the TV show is off, there's a new series getting picked up. Whenever there's an end, there's always a beginning. And so I feel I just don't put a lot of stock in, oh my God, guys, we're going away and we're up. I put more energy into yo, We're all getting into our careers, getting this money, getting our bags, getting our families, our mindsets are getting, changing, and we're getting more mature. I think I just put more energy in that because that's what I'm going towards. And you can't drive forward looking you ever heard people use the analogy like you can't drive forward looking in the rearview mirror, like, safely at least. And I think that's just how I feel about it. Like, are there good memories? Of course, but why not take those along with you and make more good memories and just bring those along? I don't feel the need to harp on what we did when we were 3 years old. Like, I have a picture from some of the cast from the Black History Month play in my room because I really enjoyed the process. Like, I really got cool with people I didn't even know at the beginning of the school year. Like, I feel like we became a little family for most people, anyway, for the most part, and it was just a really good experience. We put on a really good show. Like, I feel like it was solid, right? But it's like, I miss the people in the experience, but not enough to want to go in the past and do it again. Like, I respect the past enough to leave it in the past and to try to, I don't want to say emulate, but to do even better in the future. Take those experiences and use them to redo new experiences and new memories and new shows and new castmates and new directors. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to love what happened in the past. I feel like it's not okay to live in the past. You love the past. That's great. In my mind, how I think about it is I love the past enough to make sure that I love my future even more. I want to keep getting better. I want to keep climbing up and up and up. And it's not always about money, but although, my mama loves some money. Everything, relationships, friendships, career, happiness, joy, all of that, relationship with God, whatever. Like, I feel like the goal should always to outdo your best and to better your best and to just keep achieving and keep climbing up. I don't quite understand, or I can't really relate to wanting to be stagnant or wanting to live in the past. Can't really relate to it that much. Maybe one day I'll be able to say different, but right now I just think it's important to evolve. Evolving doesn't always mean you have to throw everything out in the past. What it means is you use the past to empower the future. Like, I just don't understand. I saw so many posts. Oh my God, guys, we were kids, and I'm crying. I'm so depressed because, girl, so many dudes. Man, I remember movies. Guys. We can celebrate the past and still live in the future. In the present, to make our futures better. And that's the type of time I'm on. Like, I think it's not a secret that I am very excited about college for many different reasons. I think for me, it's just a chance to get a fresh start. I'm older, I'm wiser, more mature. I make better choices. I have more freedom to make my own choices and make my own mistakes. And it's not always about mistakes, and to make my own good choices. To learn more about myself, more time alone, more time with peers, to get to network, all that kind of stuff. I really am excited. I've met some pretty cool people already, and the campus ain't even here yet. They start moving in. Y'all pray my strength. The kids start moving in the 17th. I'm saying the kids. These people are my age or older. The rest of the campus start moving in the 17th, and y'all send up a prayer. Send up a prayer, honey. Okay. Like, I know I'm being for real. They get here the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and we start school 22nd. Y'all, some of my upperclassmen people told me, like, yeah, like how right now when you press the elevator, it comes straight to you. When everybody get here, it takes a minute to get the elevator. What? Like, I got so used to living here with only a couple hundred of us, so it's going to be a change for sure, but I'm excited. But yeah, I really am excited for this next chapter in my life. Like, I really, almost to a fault, I'm looking forward to getting my diploma. I have to keep reminding myself to live like Lauren, because the problem is a lot of people live in the past. My problem is I live in the future. We got to there's a happy medium called the present. That's where I struggle with. I am not good at being present at all. I'm always thinking about something else. Always thinking about the future. Always thinking about I am rarely ever thinking about this current moment right now. So maybe that's why I talk so fast, 'cause I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say next. Theory. Anyway, yeah. So I just feel like we just have to do better, y'all. Like, evolve, change. I don't care if you change every 5 minutes, change. Like, and I feel like there's people having a issue with evolution. It contributes to relationships failing. Explain, Lauren. Thank you, I will. That was my I can't really like get a soundboard. I'm gonna have so much fun. But people change. Like, I know people personally, we've gotten divorces and stuff, and over time you just change. Change is not bad. Let me say this: evolution is not bad. Changing for the better is not bad at all. But I feel like you have to have somebody who's willing to change with you. And I feel like one thing that gets misinterpreted is in terms of relationships, people evolving, your moral standing, your morals, your boundaries, things like that aren't necessarily changing. Like, I feel like some things, like you being a Christian and being a Buddhist, to me is not evolution. That's change. Like, that's straight up just switching the script up. I'm not saying that. Even friendships, like the things that used to make me laugh don't make me laugh no more, because to me it's just out of pocket now. Like, that's one thing I'm noticing. Like, I'm kind of weaning off like below the belt jokes, because like sometimes they are funny, but I just don't want to be that person. Like, I think I'm entering a space where I'm slowly but surely, I want to be more sensitive. I feel like before, when I was younger, I was really sensitive, and then now I'm like really not sensitive. Nothing bothers me. I want to find a happy medium. Like, I feel like it's healthy and it's okay to feel. My therapist was so proud of me right now. Oh my God. I'm about to tell her what I said. Oh my God. But yeah, I feel like I'm learning slowly. Let me say it again. I'm learning slowly that it is okay to feel. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be sensitive sometimes. Now, I'm not saying be a baby and be overly sensitive, because that gets on my nerves. But it's okay. It's okay to want to have pure emotions. It's okay to cry. Now, that's going to take me a minute, because one thing about me, I don't cry in public. Hello. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited about evolving. I feel like I'm evolving. Therapy has really been working, guys. Slowly but surely, I've been getting better. Like, I've been unblocking people and stuff. I've been doing my devotionals every day, getting my steps into work every day. Some things I need to change for the better, 'cause I saw it when I got to college, I got worse, but that's a whole different story. I've been cleaning up every day. Like, well, that's normal, but like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I feel like I'm becoming a little adult, like, and I really am excited for Lauren. Like, wow, I feel like I'm about to tear up. Oh, wow. Like, I really want the best for her, and she really deserves the best. Wow. Okay. Now I feel emotional. Surround yourself with people, like, for example, like, I'm a little more sensitive now. And so the few people I do have on campus, like, I talk to on campus, they're promoting that health for me. Like, they're not super closed off. Like, some of them are a little over emotional, get on my nerves, but whatever. But yeah, like, I'm not hanging out with people who are super hard. No, because that's not where I'm trying to go. I'm doing a better job of hanging out with people, having conversations, all of that forward. And what that means is I'm doing a better job of thinking forward, talking forward, acting forward. So everything that I want to be, everything I want to see, that's where I'm going. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm putting myself, the environments I'm putting myself in. If I'm trying to be more positive, I'm not going to go sit with negative Nancy's all day. If I'm trying to get this college career, no, although it may, I almost said that maybe they'll motivate you, but even still, it just depends. Because I was about to say, if I want to do good in college, I'm not going to surround with people who don't want to do well in college. Here's the thing. I don't like, this is going to, I feel like this about to be profound. Wow. I don't like when people give advice out of their failed experience. Because to me, just because you failed at something and you're telling me the story, that doesn't make it wisdom. Because there are old dumb people and young wise people. So to me, age has nothing to do with it. You did this, you're doing what I'm doing, you failed. That's your experience. This is my experience. And so I feel like you have to be, the reason why I said think and go forward is because you have to be careful. Like, there are plenty of people who've gone to college and have succeeded. And there are plenty of people who've gone to college and failed. But if all you see, if all you're surrounded is by the people who failed, two things can happen. One, they convince you that it's hard and that you can't do it, and they're being in your past. Or two, they try to give you advice out of their failure. To me, giving me advice out of your failure is not wisdom. That's you giving me advice out of your failure. To me, wisdom has nothing to do with you. That's just your experience, in my opinion. That's just your experience. That's what you went through, and you're telling me the story. That's not wisdom to me. That's not going to help me. I went to college. I ain't never go to my classes. Or I went to college. I went to all of my classes. I didn't pass. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that information? Like, I'm trying my best to think forward, feel forward, have conversations forward. I'm not talking to people, all the freshmen who, all they want to, like, and again, nothing is wrong with you. If you're a party person, that's what you want to do, you do it. I'm not bashing you. I'm not mad at you. But people who, that's so far on campus, that's all they want to do, I'm not going to hang out with you because I'm here to get my degree. Okay? I'm here to ensure that when I'm done with college, I can make some money. All right? Let's be clear. And that's the goal here. All right. And so, yeah, like, I do not like taking advice from people who, and this might sound arrogant, but I don't want it to sound arrogant, but it's like, what advice can you give me when you aren't where I am? Again, people give you their experiences. I feel like experiences can be beneficial, but in terms of, let me give you some wisdom, let me give you some advice. You're not giving me advice. You're giving me a life story, which then I can take and decide what I want to do with it. But again, I do not, I feel like I've never, like, people who don't go to college don't tell me what to do. You've never been where I am. How can you help me? You saying, hey, yo, bro, go to college because I'm struggling. I didn't go to college. Even that, maybe a motivation, in my opinion, still not wisdom. So, think forward, hang forward, talk forward. That doesn't mean you can't have fun. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy things in life and hang with your family, but limit it. Everything you do, everything. This is what I'm talking about next week. Let me write it down so I won't forget. It is my, I don't know why I'm turning my left hand knowing I'm right-handed. Hold on. It is my belief that everything you do, everything you say, everything you eat, everything you watch has energy in it. And everything you do and say and think, like I said, that it's like, it's a seed, if you will. And how I think about it is, you know, like you're feeding yourself constantly. Music, TV, friends, family, actual food, whatever. You can only feed yourself so much of the bad stuff before it catches up to you. You can only feed yourself so many bad and negative conversations before it feeds. You can only feed yourself so many, man, it was so hard, before that catches up to you. You can only feed yourself so many Debbie Downers until it catches up to you. You can only feed yourself so many, if I were you, I wouldn't do. You can only feed yourself so much of that. You can only feed you so much of, you change. You can only take so much. 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 Every word, everything you're feeding yourself, it's a seed. It's energy. So why do you feed yourself negative energy and then wonder why you see negativity around you? That's the seed that you planted. Hello. Hello. It's called karma, or some people call it reap what you sow, or whatever however you say it. Everything's a seed. Everything's energy. I'm talking to my peers. I found out, I'm a political science major, want to get into politics and law, all that kind of stuff. Georgia's great. We have a black Democratic, I think he's our senator, Warnock and Ossoff. Warnock has a bunch of internships for political science major undergrads. That's me. I'm looking forward. Yes. That's your homework this week. Limit the noise, the chatter of things from the past. Everything you do, say, eat, listen to, watch, take part in is energy and a seed. So feed yourself good stuff. Have a healthy internal diet. Evolve. Change. Do better. Change the course of your family. I love y'all. Follow me on TikTok. It's Lauren Miller. Follow me on Instagram, Lauren Miller __. Evolve, change. I'll see y'all next week. Mwah.